All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Just a quick visual and sound check. Can you hear me and can you see me properly? Beautiful. All right. If the Nasdaq and SP 500 is gonna close above these bearish down close candles, then I anticipate higher prices and a pre-market high, both of the indices. If you have a C2 closure here, then I was looking for a C3 continuation. With gold, I'm still bearish, still inside the range, so probably I won't touch it. Let's go, Nasdaq, let's go. Probably gold's gonna take out this level, the 85-ish. Good morning, Alan. Good morning, Alan. So probably you can hear me and see me properly, right? Is the music okay? Not that loud? All right. Yeah. So what happened? I guess because I changed the continent like in 1.5 weeks ago. Probably I'm gonna be sick. Here it's still like a winter, but like early spring, I would say. And probably I'm gonna be sick soon. So maybe that's why you hear my voice a bit different, more deeper and more nosy. And anyway, I want to see a changing state of delivery on a 1 hour time frame on both indices, and then we're gonna have a beautiful C2 closure, and I can long, sorry, and target all these failure swings here. That's my final TP. If we have a closure, I want to see something like this. If we don't have, then nah. I want to see gold to take out this low, and probably this one. I'm still bearish, and there was a last bearish and this one. So I was shorting gold, and then at 2R that was a really tight stop loss. As you can see, my current position. So yeah. Yeah, me too. I want to see gold 5099 and 5096 to be taken now, because there is a no wick 1 minute candle at 824. So I want to see a harsh sweep now on the 1 minute time frame to take out these equal lows here. Sweep, back, lower, and then higher. Okay, let me see the. Alright, so they are bearish for that flow on indices. So probably we can have a C2 continuation lower to target these lows here. But this is a not ideal setup, but probably that's gonna be a short setup if we have a C2 closure, right? Let me check CR. Yeah, CR changed the bearish order flow to bullish, as I mentioned in my market analysis. I want to see gold to take out these equal lows here. Yeah, but probably I won't touch CR. But I wanna focus on I don't know. This price action is lame. Come on, gold. Let's go, let's go. That would be crazy if Nasdaq gonna make a changing state of delivery and SP 500 doing nothing. Since the gold is ranging on a 1 minute time frame, I anticipate lower price. Because on the M5 bearish. I wanna see rejection from this area. I know I have a candle here. Even if we use that candle, we are in a bearish micro trend inside the bigger bearish trend in higher time frame. So I want to see rejection from this level. Take this low and take this low, and then I can see a new structure, because we're gonna have failure swings. So probably we're gonna have a high resistance liquidity run, and maybe we're gonna come back to the range. Yeah, I don't think so. It's good to, touch crude oil. I mean, we had a C2 here, right? And now we are on a C3 and we took out the equal high, so I think I'm gonna close crude oil, yeah. I don't wanna waste my mental capital. Here we go. Barcode on gold. So on gold, 1 hour time frame, 9 o'clock. You mean 8 o'clock candle, no? 9 o'clock candle is right now on gold. So right now this is a bearish candle, and we only anticipate only check the previous candle. That was a 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. This is not a C2 because it didn't close, back to the range of these candles. So this one. So when we have one candle and another one close out of the range, we only check the previous candle, right? Why? Because we want to see a swing formation. So don't, a lot of time people get in the trap that they think if the price takes this low and close higher than this low, that's a C2. No, that's not. That's just a liquidity grab, but that's not the case. The most important is that this is a short-term low. So that's why we have to understand when the price reaches any short-term high or low, we can anticipate a new phase of the price action, which can be consolidation, V-shape reaction, and retrace. So the price reached, and if we go on the M5, price reached, we retraced, now we consolidating. So what I want to see, manipulation and going lower, because that's a continuation signature. When we have the retrace into this fair value gap as well, it's a continuation signature. So if you enter short here, put your stop loss here, and you target these equal lows or this swing low, then you're already in profit. Because this one as well, continuation signature, because there's a retrace back to the premium of the short leg, because this is a leg, this is an equilibrium, and that's a premium. So when you short, you want to short from the 4 legs, premium, and the bearish order flow, right? So that's why we should looking for C2 swing formation, and it happened M5, C2, and the C3 was your proper entry. So you enter here, probably your stop loss will be here, and you already have 2R. Let's go take out this. Nasdaq and SP 500 is not aren't in sync. And if gold, if you see this whole leg, you see where is the rejection, you see this week and the 50% of this week, and many times we can see the price creating more liquidity before the external. So probably it's gonna come back again here, sweep these highs, and we're gonna have a harsh move to take out this low and this low. That's why the 50% of the week is always important. I don't know if the Nasdaq gonna close above the bearish down close candles. That what we're gonna do, because honestly that's not ideal. I mean, we can long Nasdaq if you're not watching SP 500. I'm just gonna start to annotate my chart, because it's gonna be 5 more minutes and probably there's gonna be a C2 closure. This is a H1 OB. Let's see. This is the latest OB. I don't need this price anymore here. So the price respected the 5 minutes fair value gap. Now we don't have any PDA, so ideally we want to see the price, if it closes above the OB, to come back to this OB and make a new OB and target higher prices this price. But as well, It took out the short-term high, so maybe we're gonna have a consolidation, manipulation, and distribution, or V-shaped reaction, or retrace and going higher. Yeah, so I'm only looking for Nasdaq now. I don't care what S&P 500 is doing. Probably that's a lagging sister. What I wanna see is a gold going lower when actually Nasdaq is going lower too. Hopefully. I don't see why the price would take this if we have this high, pick for highs here. Alright, gold should take out these and then going lower. Alright, we have almost a 1 hour changing state of delivery on S&P 500 as well. Let's go 45 seconds. Only 1 second. Let's go. Oh, what a surprise. What a surprise, God. Let's go take this now, please, and thank you. Okay, chill, daddy. Don't take that high yet. Probably is gonna take out that high. Those highs. Sí, señor. 205, let's go. 205 reached. Alright, so now I want to see gold going lower. So that means we can anticipate this to the 50%. This is a H1 POI, and we target this high, which is a $1 probably. I want to see something like, and then going higher. Exactly, these are the failure swings, dollar as well here. I want to see higher prices. Only fair value, yeah. No clean PDA on the M5. This is my doll. I want to see at least 2-hour trade, okay? Inside from this POI. So now I want to see gold going lower and ranging, and the Nasdaq ranging. Currently I'm $32,000 on Ninja Trader contest. Yeah, but the last person who is in a 100 is how much do they have? Let me check. Damn, last. Yeah, 56,000. So I should make 25 more $1,000 to be in the number one. No, so in the 100, which is impossible. And I have 2 days, today and tomorrow. Yeah, but it's better if I long from the retrace, right? I want to see a M5 changing state of delivery, so I can put my stop loss here with full port with SP500 as well and target this one. So yeah, I got it. You see this? Funny. And of course we have this level here. That's a final TP, and we have a low resistance liquidity run from here to here, the M5. Here we go. Gold is going finally lower. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so proud of you. Finally. Yeah. It took so long. Why? And just tell me why. Why you wanted to come deep premium? Why wasn't good enough from here to take this low resistance liquidity? Why? You want to take this one anyway, so stop playing. Fool. Why are you fool? Yeah. Give me an entry. Okay, now we have here an OB. So if we close above this level, then that can be a protected high, a low, and ideal because a low, small, weak. Let's go, gold. Yes, baby. So close. Yeah, probably you're gonna leave this here, right? I'm gonna believe you. If I would be a beginner trader, I would believe you. Yeah, sure. Come on, give me a deeper retrace so gold can go lower. Alright guys, if you like the stream, please press a like, spread the word, press all the emojis in the chat, tell me up or down. Yeah, hopefully. Hop, 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 hop. You see? It took. It took. Finally. Thank you. Must be a joke. Must be joke. Sometimes it's funny to see that different weight surfaces has different levels, and it's just like by a tick. So I think something is fishy. Sorry guys, I have to blow my nose and... Hey, good morning in Zaxis. So tell me, what are you looking for today? What's your daily plan? What are your levels? What's your idea? What plan you following today? Before we say anything, it's a good practice. Here we go. We're going lower. Nice. Let's go, gold. Take. What do we have inside this week? Nothing. We just kill it. I told you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Kaboosh. Gold kabooshed. I'm currently up $82,000 with the ninja contents. Okay, let me read. Bullish and waiting for a pullback into the 1 hour candle for a 5-minute entry. Perfect. I do want the same, as you can see my chart. Yeah, 82k, but that's nothing still. Like my ranking is 200 something. Yeah, now 300, 307. Before I was 269. So it's impossible to be in the number in 1/100. All right, now I want to see gold going higher. I don't want to see a closure below this. I don't want the price to take out the 5,000 yet, because what happened here? That was a range. It took out, went back the range, took out. So that was the range. We went back. Now we closed below the range, and we left this fair value gap here, and this is low. We took out a significant low, and now we're trying again. We had a retrace, and now you're going lower. This is a short-term low as well, so the price is kind of slow this area, I guess. Won't be like a huge move, because inside these we have a lot of resistance. 50% of the week, this OB as well on the lower time frame, that's a breaker block. So a lot of things. No, not really. Gold is not ideal. We had a C2 here, C3, C4, C5. It's overextended already. So I want to see a continuation model, and then I can try to find another C2. But that's gonna be ours, so probably nothing. That's why I want to see something like this. I want to see gold going back higher now, like 10 more points ish. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Exactly. Nasdaq is in a 1 hour POI where we would like to see the new swing formation inside the 1 hour candle to hit the final TP, which is this level. And as you can see, that was ranging, took out the low here and then reversed. So this is a simple concept. We have range, right? We were ranging, we took out the range low, we reversed, we closed above this level, which was a 1 hour OB, right? We're retesting now, and we want to see the opposite liquidity taken, which was creating the range. That was a range high, range low. So I'm looking for this area here. Exactly, exactly, exactly. Only problem is that we won't have 2 hours, so we have to be smart enough. My final TP, so probably I don't know, something like this, or a bit higher we can target, or maybe we just go for the 1.5. I don't know. Risk reward is not the best. Okay, gold swept the 15 minutes range low and close back. So ideally we want to see higher prices back to the 5046-ish area. And that's actually the same level where we left a 1 hour fair value gap, as I mentioned. So I want to see higher prices. Let's go. Nasdaq. Yeah, I don't know why. Let me watch her stream. But probably she had a 30 minutes sweep, whatever. I mean, I want to see higher prices as well. I want to see higher prices on gold, on Nasdaq and SP 500. But let me see the. She's shorting. Okay, that's way more interesting. Why? Why? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she shorted the double top. Let's see the her model is 30 minutes. Oh, I see she's playing the C2, I guess. I just annotate her chart. So that's like a M30 C2. But she usually enter inside inside the C2. So we have, let's say, and I'm gonna see this one on M3. Okay, I go to the 3 minutes. Not even 3 minutes OB. I think she shorted because of this inverse fair value gap, and we took out this I don't know. Nice, we retested the 1 hour OB. Probably she shorted after when the price closed below this with the V-shaped reaction. Let me see. I don't know what's her entry model now. Yeah, she uses a 5 minute chart. I don't know. I don't know. I don't wanna be confused. So let's go back to the 5 minute time frame. Nah, I don't wanna understand her logic because not anymore, because I have an entry model. I'm profitable, so I don't wanna improve on my entry model because I see it works not just with me, with many other people. So why should I understand another people's logic? Then I'm gonna mix my logic with another person's logic and I mix my entry model. So no, really. I want to see these low resistance liquidity be taken and then going lower. Yeah. We had both of the in the 1 hour OB. So oh shit. Maybe she want a retest of the midnight. And then we can go higher. I don't know. If the price is gonna fail the 50% of this OB, then I'm looking for shorts until at the same time, this is the range. And we took out the range low and we target the range high now. Or maybe she was just range trading. I don't know. I wouldn't take the retest. I wanna see a changing state of delivery. If there is no changing state of delivery, there is no C3 continuation. Yeah, that's okay. That's her strategy. Let me see who is trading now. Ninja Trader YouTube channel. Okay, I don't know these guys. Oh, Tanya is trading. She's shorting as well. What? Let me see what she's shorting now. She entered 1 minute time frame. That makes sense. She had a bearish OB on a 1 hour time frame and retested, but she's shorting ES. And she's shorting a bit early, I guess, based on her logic. There was a manipulation out of this retrace. There is a new high of the day area, and the price rejected that. So that's why I think, yeah, now she is shorting with 8 micros, and the entry was a 68.63, which is not a bad entry because she had, I guess she wanted to enter a bit earlier. Now she partialed. She has only 6 now, and the pre-market low. Yeah. Okay, right now, if we close below this level, then we have a bearish order flow, and this is not valid anymore. Okay, exactly. Bum 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 bum. Okay, now we have a 5 minute changing state of delivery on both indices. On the 1 hour time frame, if it's gonna close like that, we're gonna have a C2 and we're gonna going lower. But at the same time, it can be a seek and destroy actually. Take out this, take out this, take out this, take out this. I just put the chat in a different window. That's a V-shape reaction. She's already break even. There is another trader, her name is Claudia Trades. That's nice. Oh, trader Tom is trading. He's amazing trader. Yeah, I don't know. She's got like 107 stream watchers, more than me. I guess, did we have any news or something? Let me check financial juice maybe. Oh, Azerbaijan suspend cargo tanks across the Iran border. Okay, that was 421, which is 1021. This huge move, yeah. So that was the news. Bad news. Like a bad news. Because it's again about Iran. Yeah. So now I see why it's tanking. Now we can have a V-shaped reaction from the low as well. Just for fun, yeah? Let's see if the Nasdaq gonna take this 962 or gonna reverse. Yeah, but nah, that's a 700 points. No. At least we didn't have any loss. That's it. So how was the move? Let me go on the 5 minutes. So 930, we went up 966 to 200 something point, and now we went back. Yeah. Here we go. Let's go, gold. Would be cruel if the price would start to go so quick, so high. and leave this week like that and then going higher. That would be crazy. I mean, it can happen, right? Look at this already. 40 points. Bam. God started to move. You see how many times he tried to take out and couldn't close below the pre-daily low. So probably they're gonna push it back the range. This one is not ideal, but I wouldn't be surprised if we leave a week like this. And then the next candle is gonna be open low, high close. Alright, who is watching the stream right now? What do you think about this price action, guys? TL is flying, so that was iron news. That's why Nasdaq went lower. Yeah. So, but the whole down move was because there was news in relation this Iran conflict, and as well crude oil on the 1 hour time frame was flying. Gold is reversing as well. Now Nasdaq and SP 500 is slowing down. We have equal lows here. Yeah. Same here, brother. I'm back. Look at this week. Holy moly on the Nasdaq. Lol. Let me see the chat. Damn, that is crazy. That's what I'm talking about. You see? I was a fool of shit. Let me see the chat. Gold is I want to see gold higher prices as well, because I want to see Nasdaq pushing gold higher. So even if there is a setup, I want to see Nasdaq pushing higher. Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for the 11 o'clock candle too, but this Nasdaq sweep again, probably that's a seek and destroy. But this 100-point week is a joke. Let's go, let's go. Go higher, Nasdaq. I want to see gold go back to the 5,150 level. Will be funny to see the Nasdaq close back to the range after the sweep. and SP 500 would make a bearish order flow. That would be a biggest bullshit. Yeah, I know you will stay. Looks beautiful, this price action. Let's go Nasdaq, go higher, please. I wanna see some fun today. Oh. Look at this. Oh damn. Sorry guys, I'm laughing a lot because this price action is hilarious. It's gonna blow my nose. Alright, who's gonna play with me? Who's brave enough to open 2 minis right now? Too long. Come on, I was just kidding. But you see that SP 500. That's crazy. I mean, no confirmations to the C2 yet. Yeah, we have still 8 more minutes, brother. After 8 more minutes, probably, if not Nasdaq won tank 130 or 40 points, Nasdaq's gonna have a C2, and probably SP 500 as well gonna have a C2. Yeah, I'm just deleting my spam emails from my email address. Oh, everybody is talking about this Apex, and they sending this email as well. I still got the Apex emails. I remember I had like 15 accounts, and when they started to do this record yourself whatever things, I said like no thank you, so I left my accounts there. I'm clean, I don't need. Here we go. Beautiful price action today. I'm looking for longs, by the way, if we have a proper setup. So when I started trading, I was never thinking about that the trading is like that, just sitting, waiting, sitting and waiting. So this is what's happening right now. Waiting more than acting. Alright, let's see the gold now. Beautiful. Let's go here. I want a price to come here. 40 more points. Boom. Alright guys, who has been signing up to my Buy Me a Coffee website, I'm planning to have a membership stuff for free, and I'm trying to have this video series as well of the recaps. If there is a people who wants to watch anyway, right? Thank you. I don't like that the price started to going lower. I want to see a closure. Come on, Nasdaq. Let me put a magnet here. Oh, Stephen is live. So, can you hear the live?
Okay, and I'm just telling you, from that,
Can you hear the live of Stefan? Oh, Stefan. God is flying. I'm gonna say hi, Stefan.
Thank you, Aaron. All right. The lows on. Oh, by the.
Exactly. We had.
Short.
Kaboosh. You see, we have a sweep. So, but this is open high, low, close, couldn't close below, so it's bullish. I would like to see the 50% of the SP 500 weak to hold. If not, then it's gonna go lower. And exactly the same here. Oh yeah, but the only problem is that we are only changing state of delivery if we have a closure of this. So we don't have any closure yet, so there is no confirmation for the sweep, only if we close above this level. You see, we have a huge down move. Yeah, that's my idea on the 1 hour time frame. The gold supposed to go back this level. Just took out the external and we have a closure now. So if the price wants to continue its bullish move, then we can use the whole range of this. But this is not fractal, yeah. Be careful. This is H1 POR. Oh shit, no, my bad. This is M15, my bad. I was on the M15, not on the H1. H1 we have a C2 closure. Is again, you know, against the bearish trend. It can be a scalp. So right now, this is the range. You're gonna see a M5 changing state of delivery from this level. Yeah, but the only problem as well, oh, we had a confirmation of this down move, so it should be make the protected low here and target all this low resistance liquidity round back to this 1 hour fair value gap, which is a 5146. I want to see a protected low made here. Do we have any fair value gap? Nothing. We have this inverse fair value gap here, so we can use as a PDA. I want to see a closure above this level and target these low resistance liquidity levels into the 1 hour fair value gap. Okay, Kabush. I mean, I want to see a closure. We have a bunch of low resistance liquidity next to each other, so I want to see aggressive move out. Now I want to see this level to be taken. Now I want to see this one to respect this area. Yeah, no entry yet. If we anticipate this is a weak closure, then this is the OB. So we can enter here Now we should put the stop loss here and target this low, but this is not even 2 hour. I think this is 1 hour. Exactly. If the price gonna close below this, then until we have what? We have a high resistance liquidity sweep here. And this can be a bear flag too. The only problem is that, okay, let's say you short, okay? Well, you enter here, you put your stop loss here. Not even 2 hour. So now, would I be happy to miss 1 hour? Yeah, fuck yeah. The funny part that we have 1 hour C2. We wanna see a bullish move from here to go higher if it wants to. Similar here as well. We're gonna see. So now we're waiting. Come on, give us an entry. Who's gonna short from here? Wow. No, no thank you. Probably use again the what? H4 or what? Oh, I see. Okay, that can be a better stop loss than M5, yeah. So that means this is the range. This is the range. And this is gonna be M15 PY. That's a high. I'm waiting for the closure. So that means we had a C2 on the M15. Okay. I want to see this one on 1 minute only, and then that. Okay. So in that case, only thing I don't like, the price is inside this 15-minute candle. So literally it's just ranging. But let's just approach That way this is a proper M15 structure. Do we have a closure? Yes, we have a closure here. No, this is the latest. And probably this is the doll or the 15 minutes. This is a M1. And it's based on the M15 fractal. So ideally in that case we wanna see something like, right? So that means what levels we have? We have this level here. I don't like this color. Should I use this? No. Let's use this one, okay. And this is the fair value gap too. And we're gonna see where is the, you know, the closure of this 15 minutes. So until this is now valid, only one thing is valid, is that 50% of this range, because the wick already all right. This one is invalid, the longs on indices, because went lower than the level. So this is the closure. This is the M15 POI. So I want to see bearish confirmation here, something like, and then we have a changing state to delivery, and we have these lows. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, only fact that we have to be aligned with the 1 hour time frame. So if we have a 1 hour time frame sweep, which we don't have, you see, we have only to the downside. That case, now we should looking for actually long from the 1 hour time frame. So because we had a C2, so I go on the 15 minutes, I'm looking for this level here. So this is the, if that's a fractal M15C2, because we had a 1 hour C2 and we have a M15C2, so I want to see long from this area. I go on the 1 minute time frame. Yeah, still not 2 hour, 190 something. It can be a good entry. Let me try backtest live. No closure. no closure. So okay, we have what we have. We had a 1 hour sweep. So inside this 1 hour sweep, we wanna see what? We wanna see our M15 sweep. We had the M15 sweep, but it's already below, right? So that's not the longs are not valid anymore. Only if we have another, in 12 minutes we're gonna have another sweep. So right now this is not valid. Only M15 sweep we have there. We wanna see a closure. So right now if I enter here, put my stop loss there. Let me put it. So I entered, so you see live with real money. So I wanna target 2R, which is gonna be here, the low. So I put my stop loss there. Okay, and I put my my stop loss that was a take profit. I put my stop loss here is 92. That's my buy stop. And you're gonna see that's gonna be a loss because we're against the 1 hour sweep. So what I really think is that if it closes higher than the 50% of this OB, I'm just gonna kill the trade because this is a low probability trade. We against the H1 sweep. You see? Now is the time. If it's gonna reach this level and won't change the direction, then it's gonna go and take out this high. So I even don't like this, so I'm gonna clear the trade. So I'm not in the trade anymore. You see it's gonna take out this high. So what I wanna see, the 1 hour time frame, I wanna see we had this week, right? So we had C2, so I wanna see a C2 inside the C3 bearish C3 1 hour time frame. So I go on a 15 minutes, 11 to 12. I want to see a C2 to form here. Yeah, there was with this higher time frame. So right now I want to see a C2 inside, so C2 candle here, and then C3 going higher. So I'm waiting. You see, Nicole? I burned McDonald's money now. But you see, this closure is so weak. This is a real closure. Because this swapped this low, went back to the internal, and then was a real move. Now it's already deep in premium discount. So right now, if you wanna short, you can enter here, put your stop loss there, and you can target still 2R, right? Let me do it. I still have a capital to burn. Okay. So, and then we wanna see continuation lower. Right, we don't want to see the price to take out this high, because this should be protected, right? This is a last OB. Higher, lower, higher, lower, and this is the last OB. So we want to put our SL here 88 for extends. And we want to see the price to take out the 67. So right now this is a last OB here. We want to see the price to take out this low, something like this. Yeah. And at the same time, if we still want to continue the real strategy, we should put in break even here, this level. Wow, this Ninja Trader contest, someone has $117,000 profit. That's lame. So again, we have a new OB here. We want to see this hold. We don't want to see the price coming back this level already. So probably we can put our stop loss there, right? New SL. Because we went lower higher, we don't want to see the price coming back this area. Why? Because we have this OB and the fair value gap and the new OB. So that means the stop loss can be right now at 82. And now if it's gonna reach this level, I will still leave at the top of the OB, because that's a protected, should be a protected high. And we wanna see a violent move to this level. Right guys, are you with me? Yeah, I entered. Now I'm risking $20. Would be nice to see another another 1 hour sweep and take out this 10 o'clock low. Yeah, but with lower risk, I guess. Now the position should be in break even. We want to see how the price is reacting of the 50% of this level, but as you can see here, the price already retested the 50% here, so this is on a lower time frame, should be a failure swing towards this external liquidity. So I want to see a move like this in the next 1 minute, because when it created this external liquidity, the next candle opened, went lower, rejected the 50% of this week and went higher, and now the price left equal lows here, another failure swing, you see? Two equal lows here. One is there. Another one is there. So I want to see the price coming lower and take this out, these lows. I mean, I don't want to see the price coming back to this OB at all. I want to see it to tank. I'm literally break even right now, so I can't lose anything. If it goes back higher than my break even, then the trade is going to be invalidated. Oop, you see, it took out my break even level. So it shouldn't come back from this low to this high. It's too much, like almost 10 point. No, because if you enter the original entry, you still trailing your stop loss, right? So the price shouldn't go higher than the 50% of this level. It's already higher, so it would take you out, right? This is a 50%, and this is a last OB. It's a deep premium of this leg. Exactly, it's a break-even trade. A bit, yeah. So if we go the M15, hopefully we're gonna see a new changing state of delivery, right? No, T2 closure. $33 seconds. If not, then we can anticipate a continuation lower based on again the 15 minutes, because we want to see the next 15 minutes open, high, low, close, like this. We go on the 1 minute. The 45-ish. So you wanna see now the price coming back this area. This is our new point of interest. Back to this area, make a new OB, stop loss, and target 2R. Exactly. Here we go. Another level took. What I don't like, it came back to deep premium. If my stop loss still above this high, then I would have this win. Yeah, that was interesting back testing. Yeah, you should trail your stop. It's not a, when you have once a win, that doesn't mean that you don't have to trail, okay? Because right now you can see it's almost hit the high. An ideal situation, it won't come back again. Why? Because the 50% of this OB should push the price lower, and it didn't. So that means this stop, this weak 50% push the price lower, okay? Ideally, you have to trail. That's why we put in break even after a circum level. All right, what's up? Oh, look at this, beautiful. This Nasdaq, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, easy. I'm gonna send you my Zelle, right? Just kidding. I don't want to make confuse exactly. So ideally the price took out what? This level. You want to short when we took out the short-term low? I think no. So now you're waiting. If we're gonna have a C2 closure here, then we can target higher prices back to this OB. Ideally, you don't wanna short right now because we took out the low, right? In Zacklist. Oh yeah, and we're gonna invite Stefan too from West Palm. Look at this Nasdaq, is crazy. Literally, we should just open and close. We open long here, close, short, short, long, short. So right now we wanna see what? Ideally, we wanna see a C2 here on a 1 hour time frame, and the C2 on the 15 minutes time frame, and then we can long back to this external to internal again. If we have a C2 here, we want to see a C2 on the 15 minutes and then enter on the 1 minute and then target the 1 hour target. So that's three trades started to make his entries indifferent on Fractal. He said daily 1 hour, 15 minutes and 1 minute, or 4 hour, 1 hour. So you have a 4 hour C2, you wait for the 1 hour C2, and you wait for a 15 minute C2, and you enter 1 minute on the 1 minute time frame. But you can do, like, if you have a, let's say let me draw. So this is a 1 hour candle, okay, and we have another 1 hour candle. So we had a C2 here, okay. Put him back, and then we wanna see. Not good. Let me draw like this. So we want to see the, and this is a C1, this is a C2, this is a C3. So what we want to see? We want to see a price open on the 1 hour time frame, going lower, respect the 50% of this week, and starts to go higher. And you looking for inside this week 3 M15, 2 M15 candles where you have a C2. This is a C2 inside the C3 1 hour candle, and you enter the C3 15 minutes candle. But you're looking for here the N1 changing state of delivery. So that means you're gonna enter here and you target this price, but your stop loss is here. But yeah, but did you listen to my explanation on the 1 hour and the 15 minutes and the 1 minute? Let me see. Yes, yeah. A steak would be nice. Maybe I'll go to have a steak today. I don't know. Yeah, so this is the thing is, I think this is amazing, so we should maybe use this one. But backtesting on 1 minute has a lot of noises, so it's not ideal. That's why I like to. Anyway, we can backtest now. So if we have a 1 hour changing state of delivery, we're gonna wait the next 1 hour candle, and the second 15 minutes candle should be a T2. Yeah, but when I was in New York, I really liked the Chinatown. That was cool. I like to walk a lot, so I was able to walk to everywhere, and I really enjoyed. I don't like the subway that much. Yeah, we should have a here we go, we should have what I wanted to say, meetup in New York. But we have to have at least like 5 payouts. Yeah, I need my matcha. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, gold. Let's go. Give us a entry. So maybe the 12 o'clock would be nice. Continuation back to this inverse. If we have a C2. I was in West Palm as well, but now I'm back to Europe. Alright guys, press these all emoticons in the chat I just make. Probably now the price is making the C2 M5. Let me delete these. You like skiing? I'm a skateboarder. I used to skateboard a lot, but not anymore, because in the States, in Florida, there is like no like where you can skateboard properly, and that's why I really like so much Los Angeles, because you know Venice Beach is awesome and I really like that, and I wanted to skate there. Well, skateboard of course, not skating. Let's go gold. G, come on, come on. Give us a C2 on 1 hour time frame. Please and thank you. Even if we have a C2 in 1 hour, even we can looking for a M5 continuation within the C3. Let's go, gold. 15 more minutes. If we have a 15 minutes C2 inside the 1 hour C2, then we can looking for continuation inside the 15 minutes OB 1 minute time frame, right? I don't need these. This is a short term, so this is a M15 C2, and we wanna see this is a closure on the M. Now we wanna see a continuation from this level, right? Let me see. There's a M15. You should use the whole candle, not just a C2 wick, right? Because it's a big candle. So they should be here. We're looking for continuation higher from this purple box on the 1 minute. I want to see a manipulation back, make a new changing state of delivery, and target these highs. Let me see. I mean my wife, yeah, I got it, Alan. So now we want to see the price coming back to this order block, and we want to see a new to the M15 POI, and we had a closure. We're gonna see manipulation back to the range, closure, and target higher prices. Yeah, this, but we have a fair value gap here. And here too. So what happened? We have an M15 changing state of delivery. It's building now the M15 1 hour changing state, 1 hour C2. So ideally, we can position ourselves inside the 1 hour C2 candle wick, inside the C3 of this M15 to target the 1 hour target, which is here. That's quite a good risk reward, I guess. But as well, at the same time, you can wait for the C2 closure here, because this one gonna reinforce the 1 hour changing state of delivery, right? We're just backtesting. Okay, so you can already in the trade inside the C3 M15 to target this high, and you're already out because it's fractal. So now we want to see back to the range and then close above, and we can target this high, because that's an OB on the M5 inside the C2, right? We got in here in the fair value gap, so there should be a valid long. So if we have a closure, then we can have a retest, have this 3-point stop loss and target this high. Here we go, baby. Time to shine. And the stop loss should be 81. This low. And we target 91. Yeah. So you're risking $20 with one micro to make $80. Because this should be a protected low inside the end, the candle 3, 15 minutes. 45. Yeah. We will see it. I'm backtesting as well. I'm more than happy to lose $20 to backtest in order to gain 80. Or sorry, $40, not 80, 40, because I don't want to say I like this because it gives more entry, because that's ego. But we will see. Because if we have a C2, but we have no confirmation on M5, it can go against us, right? Let me put my stop loss after 1.5 around here. Yeah, I don't really like this huge down move because it's already retested the OB and went higher. Now it swapped this internal liquidity here. You see? So ideally I want to see a quick move. But yeah, you see it's coming back. On the 15 minutes time frame, we had this 15 minutes, and on 1 hour time frame, we're still making the wick of the C2. So you see, it's gonna hit my SL. At least now I put in the bottom of the wick, but ideally I didn't want to see this you know, move. Here we go. Took me out, you see? $20 loss. So that means the C2 on the 1 hour still building. And I don't want to see this on M15. So that would be a loss, you see? That's why you shouldn't be that happy yet. Because that's not a proper one yet. So what we want to see, we're gonna see the 1 hour finish its move, 7 more minutes, and then we want to see a 5 minutes, which is here, and that I was targeting that 5 minutes, you see, and it didn't hit. So probably we won't have a C2, but we will see. I'm fine to lose this $46, so I'm not really care about. Now it came back to the 50 minutes POI on the 1 minute. That was one entry. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I don't like to backtest without risking money, because that's doesn't make any sense. You won't learn anything. All right, Nasdaq is funny. So this is the M5 changing state of delivery inside the C2. M5 OB inside C2. Okay. So if the price closes above this level, then, you know, and again, if the price is gonna close above this level, then a long valid as well. And now it should be break even. I don't know why did it take it out. We had this fair value gap, maybe that's why. So exactly the same concept. Yeah. So now if we have a closure, then we can enter again to target this fair value gap. But it seems like just a sweep. Now it went back to this OB fair value gap, so we want to see a closure, but we have no closure yet. Okay, so if we have untouched imbalance, we shouldn't open a long. Now really, because if I wait for the 5 minutes, then I want to see the 1 hour. So the 1 hour is going to have a C2, you see here. Then I go to the 5 minutes, which is here. So I want to see closure on the 5 minutes because that actually confirms the 1 hour sweep. And then I'm going to wait another 5 minutes OB inside the C3. So probably we're going to have entry between 12 and 1 o'clock. Too long. Because right now we had a M15 here. So this is a C3. We have 4 more minutes. And we came back this bearish OB on the 15 minutes. So we are against the M15 trend. So we need a confirmation on the M5, but as well that's lower probability because we are against on the 1 hour time frame short. So the order flow is against us, so it's a lower probability even we want to scalp, right? So now this one can go lower and respect this M5 sweep and then going until like 82-ish. So the ideal, if we have a bullish order flow, we have a bullish C2 closure and we go on the bullish C3 on the 1 hour to looking for a bullish M15 C2. That's the ideal. So in Zactist, you want to see a C2 on the 1 hour, right? When you have a C2 on a 1 hour time frame, you're gonna looking for, let's say let's say the order flow is bullish, okay? So we're looking for longs. We have C1, C2 on the 1 hour time frame. That means we are looking for longs from the C3, right? So when the C3 is opening, you go on the 15 minutes time frame, and on the 50 minutes time frame, you're gonna wait for a C1, C2 bullish formation on the 15 minutes time frame. So you wait for the M15 C3 and you enter long inside the M15 C3 if you have a M1 changing state of delivery. So it's similar. So right now we have a 1 hour change, 1 hour C2. Then I go to the M5. I want to see the price close above this, right? Then this sweep was confirmed by the closure. So you waiting for the new changing state of delivery inside the C3 on the M5. You enter here, you put your stop loss here, and you target higher prices. Only differences between the two entries that you literally entering here and your stop loss is here and you're targeting the same level. So you're gonna have like a 7R or something like that. Let's say you're risking $70 and you make 7R, that's $490. And you're not making 2R, just 7R because you're sniping on the lower time frame. So right now we have a C2 here, right? Both of the time frames. So we can look for M5 continuation higher. But the only problem is that M5 is here. So we don't have to wait until the M5. So I go on 15 minutes and we have here, you see, the 15-minute sweep. So you could enter inside this candle, the 11:30. You go on the 1-minute time frame. You go to the 11:30 to 11:45, and literally you entered after this level. So you put your stop loss here. So you enter like this. Put your stop loss here. You target the same high you are. You would be already in the trade to target these highs. Or you wait for the new one and you enter here. So this should be protected as well. And you target these highs. So let's say I enter with 1 micro on Nasdaq. And I put my stop loss here, 0.5, on a 1-minute time frame. Yeah, 0.6. And I'm targeting 98. Something like that. My voice is getting okay. So now we had a C2. That's perfect on the 1 hour time frame on Nasdaq. C2, H1, C2, right? Let me know if you're with me, guys. Yeah. Okay, and now I go on the M5. I want to see the price close above this level. I don't need this M15 here, but we have a C2, so we want to see another swing formation on the M15. So ideally we want to see this, another candle, and another candle in a 15 minutes time frame, and you probably would enter inside this 15 minutes candle. Right now we waiting for the 5-minute. So we want to see closure and the new OB and target, you know, higher prices. So that means I want to see the 50% of these lab area and the closure here. So this is my point of interest. Okay, when we have this one, then we're gonna see a closure. All right, I close my wrong. Wait. Oh no, I left a short in gold. That's why my price action. Okay, now I accidentally left the position open. Damn. Okay, always go exit all position and cancel all orders. Okay, learn from my mistake. Damn, it's okay. I make $9. You see, my level hit. So you see now we could enter that. So we don't have to wait for the M5. That's not bad actually. Yeah, that was a funded account. No, it's okay. It's okay. I am more than happy to lose this $49 educational. But you see, so when we have a C2 on a 1 hour time frame, then we wanna position ourselves inside the C3, inside the C2 1 hour. You know what I mean? So it's like a fractal. That's actually nice. That's not bad, because we entered on a 1 minute time frame. Here, you see? Here. And so what happened? You don't have to wait that long. Let me see if it gives us 2 hours. So you were risking $72 to make $150 in literally 2-5 minutes. That's nice. That's not bad. Here we go, 2 hour hit. So maybe I'm gonna use this strategy as well. We had the 5 minutes finally on there. So what I wanna see now, I wanna see a retrace and going higher. I wanna open long in the next OB, and then I'm gonna leave the position open, and then I'm gonna wrap up the live, guys. Who is watching the live now? Can you just type a W in the chat, please, so I can see? Because guys, you're too quiet, and the microphone is on. Yeah, I know, Nicola, but I still have more people watching the stream, but they're not really interacting, so I was curious, who are they? I think so. As you know, I'm gonna have, guys, Discord, and maybe I'm gonna be able there to have more interactive conversation. So maybe, guys, I can let you be part of the stream, so we can stream to Discord on YouTube, and we can have a like a normal conversation, because now I'm just seeing on the chat and, you know, on the things. Here we go, gold is flying. So I like the idea that we narrowing down. We should do a recap, sorry, weekly recap. Oh yeah, that's okay. So now you wanna see a M5 OB, now fair value gap, because there is no other fair value gap than this if it's gonna make it. This one is already filled, yes, and I hope it's gonna give us something like this, and or we have 2 more minutes. But even if we have 2 bearish candles here, like let's say 1 candle, another one, and it's gonna be close above this one, this should be okay and protected, and we can target 2 hours. Damn, SP 500 is tanking 20 points in 5 minutes. What happened? I think it's gonna go lower. You see, we reached the level. Let's go on the M5. You see? Makes sense. Look at these here. The price, yeah? Point of control of the whole range. $10 points. And then don't forget, we still inside the bearish order flow in gold. So if you open a long, make sure you open with a small portion, right? Yeah, but that's a low resistance. lower probability because we're against the 1 hour time frame. We're trying to catch the falling knife, right? With a swing formation. So now we left a fair value gap here. I want to see the price coming back to this fair value gap and then close back to the range. Oh yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Took out the 2 hour and now going back. Let's go. Open a position with 2 mini. Let me find my accounts. Here we go. You know what to? Let's make it 4. No, just kidding. I would get a heart attack straight. I don't want to looking for Nasdaq SP 500 now because I'm gonna be distracted. I want to see this to hold. What I have noticed as well many times we have price action like low, higher low, lower low, almost close back, higher low, higher high, and then just goes, not even going lower than this, or just sweep and then goes. So yeah, I think if we start to use our 15 and M1, then we have to, yeah, short-term low. The short-term low means we have a low, a lower low, and a higher low. So that means have a higher lows on both sides. That's a short-term low. I don't use the concept anymore because I use the swing formation, which Coach Dakota he calls it 3-bar reversal. My bad. Sorry, guys. Okay. I have to have some shortcut. I don't know the keyboard because I forget to switch on the mic. Okay, so I was talking with myself then. Yeah, lol, that's epic fail. Yeah, that's why I'm not influencer, right? Because I forget only these basic things as well. So I was talking about that I would like to target. So I want to see tap into. I want to see tap into this POI and close back. And the next candle closing above and open. When the next candle open, I'm gonna enter, put my stop loss below, and target 2R. And if enter somewhere here, that's 12 points. I would target 24 then, like 2R, like this week. You know what I mean? Because this is against the 1 hour time frame low, because the 1 hour is bearish. It's actually a low probability, so I wanna be quick in and out. Okay, and I'll go with the, let's say, 1 micro only. Now I won't switch the microphone off. And after that, I think I'm gonna go have a steak. No, that's not for the European people. Here we go. Wow, that's evil. Let me open a 1 mini short. Lol. Let's go. I wanna open. I wanna open. No. Okay, that's good. Collect as much information as you can. Now it's time to shine, brother. Let's go. I wanna see a C2. New OB. Nice. So that will be like a 3.5R. Okay, it's time to shine. Let me start to focus on gold. Yeah, something like this. We have been waiting for this setup the whole day, and then the funny part is gonna go against us like in a 1 minute. That would be cruel. If it's gonna go against us, it's gonna be a loss. I'm gonna call it a day. But it looks like a C2 on the M5. Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Chill. Oh yeah, daddy. Chill, daddy. Chill. Okay, 1 minute 20 something seconds. I heard Dasha is streaming a PM session as well. She's streaming like AM and PM. I don't know. It's like mentally, I guess it's for me. It's too much. Forty-five more seconds. Wow. Patrick Wieland is opening a card. It's a Pokemon. He's opening Pokemon cards online. In live in trading live stream. Come on. Okay, he's yelling at now on something. I think he pulled a Charizard or something. Okay. All right. Where is Barbie? I don't remember her name. What's her name? Bull Barbie. Oh, I see she's with my funded futures. I don't know how these people turn. Pop up. Here we go. It looks delicious, right? That's what we wanna see. A closure now. Just a small closure, okay? I don't wanna price to range bond. I wanna see a closure now because if it won't, then it's gonna range and we need a manipulation again. Yeah. Let me see what's going on Twitter. The people who make like $1 million posting now. Oh wow. I got. Oh wow. Three trades shared my tweet. Nice. I tag him and the Ninja Trader contest because I was up $29,000 and I was 332 and I was like using a 3 trades fractal model to read market structure and execute with precision while competing in the Ninja Trader contest. Small edge, consistent execution, real results. And he retweeted. Nice. That's nice. Let me see gold. Come on, gold. Give us a setup. Yeah, his strategy works really good. All right, that's nice. He shared my post and I got like 1, 2, 3 more followers. Wow, thank you. And 6 more people like my tweet. Wow, I'm getting famous on Twitter. But anyway, the fractal model works, guys, so no need to strategy hop and shit like that. Market mommy is like oh guys. Oh no, God, what are you doing? Please. I mean, this can be a retrace as well. So now we can have something like this. But I don't like the idea. The stop loss should be bigger. Let me read the chat. Who is here with me? Am I only alone to watching the chat right now? You guys watching I don't know, TV show or something when you're waiting for your entry? I'm talking with myself. M15/M1 66 win rate. Forward testing. Yeah. Yeah, I think the now we tag in the H1 POI. So ideally, I think the M1 entry works really well if we have. Now this is a manipulations. This is accumulation, manipulation, and now we want to see a distribution from 35 based on the PO3. So power of 3, sorry. And then yeah, that's nice. Alan is still here. I have only 2 pips here. Wow. Look at this, Nasdaq is tanking again. 70 point in 2 minutes. Crazy. Oh, and Zach is here too, nice. Yeah, always. I mean, like, that's, I think, the biggest bad thing in trading. Trading is like, trading makes people feel antisocial. So are you leaving, Nicole? Now we're gonna have an entry on gold. No? We should. Thick stick, yeah. That was nice. What's going on with you had a news or something? Don't get it. Let me check news. Nasdaq just tanked like wow. Of course, 2 news as well. Okay, so again we have this news again about these chips. So so probably that's why gold is tanking, because we had this news with Nvidia, guys. So alright guys, have an amazing rest of your day. I'm gonna just wrap up the live too, and then see you next time, right? Thank you for watching the stream, and let me put this back here. Yeah, that's why we had this news now. It's crazy. So I'm just gonna say goodbye, guys, and thank you for watching. Market is done. Here we go. Ciao guys.